Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Flutter taxi app inside today we need to create here the update profile screens so need to develop here. First of all, so need here the two API and to add this here. First of all, need to write down here the static const sv dot service and on list this here and to write set base URL and now need to give this here the API names pass this here like this set here. Then after to write down here text const sv and to write down here profile update. Like this we need to set this years and we need to set years. Now we need to go inside the profile image and we need to copy the screens and to the screens. Also need to find out here sign up screens. Inside need to add some informations and needed this value are putting here screens. Copy the screens informations and now need to create here the new files and to give this here the edit profile dot like this create seers. Need to paste this here these names and to rename this here the sign up to like the set seers. Now we need to call this here the as parameters we need to change this here the needed. First of all we need to change this here and we need to appropriate changes for backends. Set here the name property and like the sets. Then after we need to give this here the email address we need to set here like this sets. Address are not needed here we need to remove this here address here. Confirm passwords no needs we need to passwords like this sets here and to set this here. Now we need to check this here the inside create profile to need to set here the titles edit profile. Now we need to give this here the name and we need to set this here shown names. Then after we need to set this here the email address this here email write down correct mail.com. Now need also here txt mails and also need to set this here the type keyboard types input text inputs emails need to set this here like this. Then after the mobile numbers need to set this here these columns appropriate set this here. Now remove this address no needs. Now need to remove here also remove here password and also remove icon forms value no needs. Now need to this here all things, and now need to give this here like this sets here and clear this here text. Now need to set here the country codes defines here. First of all into options, check the search call. This need to see here as a string here this here this value this here. Now need this value and we need the dial code. Also need to apply here the property need to define here text equal to this we need to see here copy this and this here semicolons. Now need to give this here then after for email txt write down same as mobiles call. Copy this value and we need to paste this here and to write down here like this. We need to set here the options or save this. And one more things we need to create here directly call this here the AI callings and to write downs not use here any cubics methods need to directly pass. This is the easy way and to configure here this is the fast and variables use and this is the if you create here the cubic states need to many times write here the functions like this logins. This is the submit like these functions and to manage here the or state value after we need to update this here but we need to also here directly that's here. Now we need to write down here void get service and on. Now we need to copy here these functions and set the edit profile. Need to paste this here. Now need to remove the image state. Also need to give this here one by one the parameters no needs years and hot edge. Also need to remove this here no needs and it gets here errors when it directly throw. Now need to print here the also here response checked also here message optionals need to give sc fails message need to print this here not gets any message at the API copy this here this value and to get these errors and to else message this here to add this false. Now need to create here the two here bank details. Like sets here these informations are putting here all these here. Now need to this here and now we need to call here the update profiles and this here click on next. So need screens profiles. Now need to open the screens. After us need to fix this here. Some video after need to explain here the update profiles API callings with switch UI. Now like this we need to write down here. So we need to call this here the context dot methods. This is the extensions methods I have created and we need to call this here must wait edit profiles. Write down here here. Now on list as I need to pass this here the parameter this API inside need also to get here is equal to pass this here the request objects gets here key dot payload and to get here the app object. Now call here payload and this here the key name on list as we need to pass this here array at this service list equal to need to payload pass this here list as we need to pass this here as a string. Later we need to convert inside the cubics inside these functions, but now we need to directly call these here details in explains, but now need to call here the directly and to set this here the state that here one if mount and we to this here state methods need this here like this we need to calling here and this API calling also here get now need to one creates here the drop downs for this here and need to first of all the copy here text and we need to paste this here drop down that's need to change this here drop down here that titles hints text controllers need to keyboard tabs also removing saveables right widgets stay here now it creates here the one function and to returns here dynamic it change. So all seers, set seers, text, and also one parameters need to is here dot dynamic set seers for this drop downs and or value key and display key string. Then two key are the set here for the need to use value seers remove text will. Now need to create here the drop downs. Pass this here the items and here the final array. Past here and to the here drop downs man randomly. And to call this here the map function get this here files. You need to pass here text value. Now need to as item of as pass as a string. Now need to value key item of. Also write down here the on change events for the dynamic. Fix this here these errors files and to calling these here. Now need to save these here and we need to set this here. Now we need to set here widgets write down txt text. Here the styles. Now we need to go inside the text fields and we need to copy this style, paste this here, this value like this set here, and also need to set here the titles this here. And one more thing, so need specs one label. For this here the zone list, and to create here like buttons are. Now we need to call these buttons inside the edit profiles, and to configure this here, maybe we need to change this name, codes inside some state. Now we need to save these here and to here line drop down. Now we need to set here titles int. Please select the zones. Now one thing, so we need set here else value and give this here the array here here. Needs here only here this here display key on name, that's here down here. Now need this here. Now also need to check this scroll. Now this displaying goods now need to run. Then after we need to create here service list active inactive buttons, need to develop this here. Now here the running these applications, and to call this here select get starts, need to enter here mobile numbers continue, give this here, verify here the captcha, and then after need to put here the OTP 126, and to submit this here. Now we need to click on next, and we need to get this here like calling here, but we need to not get any at the need to check this here any duplicate screens. This here change this as you need to pass this here driver profiles. Click on back button, go inside, you type equal to drivers and parts for users, and also inputs here this next. Now need to save this here. Now parameters need to wrong API calls inside this here list, and also need to check here the file name driver, and this need to change this. Now we need to go inside the driver edit files and to here API names we need to change this as we need to pass this here the logins and so on list to here. Save this site and we this here expand is the now need to pick but reloads we need to add this here because we need to make mistake, that's why I need this here. First of all we need to downset screens configurations, we need to add this here. Of course need to go inside the play screens and that here initialize this value. I need to call this initialize and to call here bool. I need to then to scroll the objects. Well, like the sets here, formations and in like these sets. Now we need to set the screen also AP. Now we need to set the and to need to cut this value. After initialize this, set the sync display positions. Initialize this value. Now we need to go inside the screen set. Screens need to see here. If need to see here. See your channel and thing dot text and here is push. Save this here files and to directly get here successfully and we close here here to tag add side by default set here the bool types and need to show back buttons like show copy this here and we need to pass this here way true here you get here the true and to this here otherwise we need to get here jets dot show save here and to configure this like and we need to pass this here and now we need to go menu and we need to configure here this display screens get here show back buttons we need to false here false like this we need to false here and to start this UI now here to remove here this back button conditions are apply now we need to get here for internal errors and also need to remove here the The lines control Node.js inside into this here this at like this error, so need to this error, and to find out here the line number need to identify, so need 2 3 1s line number need to go this here and zone ID. Start this Node.js back, hence need to errors. Like this need to fix this here condition. You're not give, that's why I need to against hence need to ID typo errors and to against. Now need to get here not gets any zones. I need to get here the between two between two the UI here create here the widget drop down lines here. Now we need to database inside the pigs down list is here in active states, that's why not to get here and back and to again need to select and get this two zones Surat and Huapi. Don't worry, is equal to pass this here the objects Now need to go edit profile. Here always get here the null value. That's why I need to see here. Select here's errors. No any issue. Sears. Now also need to no need. This you need to sears. File number. And now we need to check this here this value at the now need to list out here the service list. We need to first of all down here the title this here. Now need to call this here to here the list operators index return row returns. Now need to get this size element between item list into service list. This here now need to operators right. So we need now need that here titles this here this way presenting here name equal to pass this list text of here this name here check ink and now need to switch and the select. Now we need to here change events here the side is like if true and here oh, so need oh, like this write down step this so need to calling this here now need to save this here or someone wants here six ever scroll here and to Now app is restarts because maybe some gets here the issue with zooms and zoom ins inside the simulator. That's why I need to restart this here and to start again. First of all, need to set here the const value. Save this here. Now click on next and we need to see here. Maybe let's since server at this errors. Profile set sync. Again, we need to force reloads. See are working or not. Now here displaying here and to 17. Also need to set here edges insert horizontals verticals need to set and no issue. And also need to try to display here the expand one to give here with 10. Now need to here need to letters displaying this is work. And tomorrow we need to call this here this API update profiles and we need to test this here and to if you have any questions so please write down the comment sections. I'll help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.